Alrighty, folks, do you see that dilapidated, warped thing?
Vanna thing.
That is a rabbit / chicken tractor that we built how many years ago?
I think 3 summers ago.
I don't think it cost us more than $50.
Maybe total, because the wire is what's the most expensive thing. The PVC we already had and the wood we already had. So the wire was the most expensive.
About $50.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you in just a little bit towards the end of the video on how it all went together, because anybody can build these things. But the point is, it looks dilapidated and it looks all wonky. But yeah, for us, it's the snow. But the thing is that they last year after year after year. And what you don't realize is how much money that's saving you by raising your own food.
Yep.
We have raised meat birds, meat chickens for years.
Yeah, 10, 15 years.
And a chicken tractor is a really, really great way to raise a lot of good meat for your family without having a lot of the hassles.
Right. Exactly. You can put rabbits in there, and you can move them along the grass. You can put chickens in there and move them along the grass, and guess what they'll eat? They'll eat the grass, and then they won't be sitting in their own poop after you move it every day. And keep moving it, and they will keep cutting the grass and keep fertilizing the grass. So it is a win-win situation. Your yard is getting mowed and fertilized at the same time.
And they're eating much, much, much less food because they're finding bugs, they're finding fresh grass, they're finding all kinds of stuff.
Right.
And so they're healthier animals. So the meat that you're eating is obviously
healthier.
Right?
Yep.
So I'm going to show you how we put this thing together. So this will be we're going to cut right here. We're going to cut in a second. So 3, 2, 1, cut.
All right, so here's the quick 411 on how we put it together. So we just had 2 by 10s? I think so. 2 by 10s, and then we've got 4 foot across
for the frame.
For the frame, and then we put some bracing in the corners there just to keep it from breaking apart.
And side note, the chickens love to climb up on those.
They do, and the rabbits do as well.
Yep.
And then we've got these crossbars here that the chickens can roost on at night. And then we've got our door here, which is pretty primitive. It's just a square or rectangle PVC.
There's nothing to it.
Nothing to it. We use this to keep it shut, so the chickens are not pushing out. And then we have a rope here at the bottom,
so we can pull
tied to the bottom, so we can pick it up and pull it.
Yep.
Just pick up the top and
move it along.
Be careful. Go slowly, because chickens are dumb.
And they will get stuck.
So just go slow.
So the PVC is all just whatever you got.
Yeah, this is what, 1/2 inch? I think this is 1/2 inch. And then we just drilled holes that were a little bit bigger than the PVC, and then just did a loop.
Forced it down in there.
You can even use this type of thing for a greenhouse, a mini greenhouse. Just obviously make it taller.
Now, the reason why ours is dipping down is snow, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But this was one of the important things that we didn't do in our very first one a long time ago. The top ridge line there, it keeps everything from going wonky when you move it around.
Yep. So you can see, like Brad said, the dip in there, it was because that's where the tarp was on that end.
Yep.
And the snow was pretty heavy this past year, and it kind of collapsed it. So
yeah,
no big deal. It still works, and we'll just put a new tarp on it for our chickens this year.
All right, Vanna White, give him the thumbnail for the chicken tractor. Oh no, bigger smile. Yes. Okay, so that's how the whole thing goes together. It's super easy. Costs us about $50. Even if you're creative, you can probably have enough stuff laying around where you could put one together even cheaper.
Oh yeah. You can use whatever's laying around your place, because that's what we've done. I mean, we used the PVC pipe and the wood that we already had. We just needed the wire.
Now, one thing that you're not seeing on here is we always put shade. We always put shade. So whether it's a tarp that you can zip tie down to the edges of it, that works great. But you can use any old thing, like an old cloth, an old tarp, an old this and all that. But you got to make sure that your animals have a place to stay cool
and dry.
Yep. So with that said, happy tractoring.
Yes.
with rabbits and,
And
chickens,
chickens.
and bears. Oh my.
Yes.
Don't put-
Bears. Don't put bears in there.
No bears.
Don't. No. No. You guys have a blessed and amazing day.